Well guys, today is a very good day for chasing a hurricane here in the Northeast. I'm in northwestern Connecticut and we are maybe 115, 120 miles away from the center of what was left of the hurricane that just hit Florida and South Carolina. So we're getting some gusty winds up here. Just a couple minutes before I picked up this camera, I'm pretty sure that wind gust was like upper 30s, low 40 mile an hour winds. If I'm gonna say one thing's for sure, maybe like 20 to 30 mile an hour winds, like that's the 40 to 50 is what I'm gonna be anticipating here, and up to an inch of rain. It's also noteworthy we do have a tornado watch right now, and let me just say one thing's for sure, nothing's gonna happen. Literally nothing is going to happen out of that. If I jinx my luck, then oh well, it'll be the first tornado I can ever capture on camera. We'll be chasing the storm from a safe distance and showing you what we do on the farm when a hurricane hits, because we haven't had a real hurricane this close and this close to the farm since 2021. We had Tropical Storm Henri hit us. That was an interesting storm. They said they hyped it up to be the greatest storm to chase of all time, and it was like just some wind and some rain. It was nothing crazy. But last year we did have a close call with two hurricanes that were literally nothing. But this one looks like we might have some gustier winds, so I'll take you through exactly what happens. We'll be going different places around the farm to see exactly what happens. Let's get into it. So roughly an hour into this whole ordeal here with wind gusts, I'm assuming roughly 40 miles an hour here. That one's like 25 or 30 miles an hour. It's nothing crazy. Well, I mean, this is the first real hurricane we've ever really had here since 2021. Damage piece number one, our hammock. Rest in peace, little bro. You'll be missed. Actually, no, you're not, because you're still there. Damage number two, we gotta go into here, show you. Our little pool courtyard over here did experience some damage. Not the chairs. The chairs are good, bro. It's gonna take a little bit stronger. I challenge the wind to knock over one of these chairs. I challenge a 60 mile an hour wind gust here. This towel rack right here did face some damage, as you can see. Nothing severe, but of course something noteworthy. So far, nothing crazy. I'm just surprised the hammock fell down. I mean, it's like unstable and it's at the top of the hill, so who's surprised? But I mean, the wind is gonna get worse and then it's gonna just stop, and we're gonna get really heavy rain. The goal is for this video to be out before midnight on Friday, so y'all can enjoy the video. By the way, be sure to like and subscribe with those notifications on, because I'm dropping a pretty big video tomorrow. I'm working on voice editing right now, and it's gonna take a little bit, but I can assure you it's gonna be crazy when it comes out, so stay tuned. The video editing must continue, but of course, so must the storm. You can see, this is the backyard view, and you can see the wind is continuing as anticipated. But of course, the video essay must continue, as anticipated. So let's get back to editing. What a better time to record than right now, where it seems like we're in a little bit of a lull between two wind gusts. I haven't really heard a really strong wind gust in the last couple of minutes, maybe because I probably wasn't paying attention and there's probably already been multiple. There's no shrapnel on the road, but there's tons of it in the yard. And we still do have power, and it looks very likely we're going to remain with power, for at least now. That has collapsed again. But interesting story, I was just out here, and my chicken Croissant, who is that dark brown chicken you'll sometimes see in this block. You see her? She's right back there. She's that Easter egger. She basically got hit by some shrapnel, I believe. It was this thing right here that was tossed out of a tree from right over there, and I think it hit her tail or something, so it wasn't that bad. But still, it shook the chicken up for like, whoa, what was that? She ran, of course. She's fine. She's gonna be all right. It's not like a big time blockbuster storm is hitting us and there's just tree limbs flying everywhere. That's not the case at all. Right now it's just some branches flying. It looks like the peak is gonna be right about now until like 8 p.m. and it's gonna be pouring raining. Yet again, T-Rexa loves my croc gibbets. Understandable, to be honest. They are chickens. Pita is just enjoying her life. And the rest of the chickens, same thing goes. There's just been random bursts of heavy rain here. I don't know how to explain it, but like there's just been like random just bursts of really heavy rain that last for like not even a minute, and they go away and the water just goes away. It also just randomly drizzles a lot for this storm as well. I don't know what's happening, but whatever's happening, I want more of it, bro. I want this video to be entertaining. I don't want this just to be like a 20-minute video filled with just a ton of cuts and just slop, like my Hurricane Lee video from last year. I want this video to be a little bit better, a little bit more wind, a little bit more rain, a little bit more of everything, to be honest. All right, so there's just a pretty strong gust, maybe about 42, 43 mile an hour wind gusts, but I figured I'd show you our farm flock. They're doing quite good, actually. You can see these beautiful chickens over here, just riding out the storm and not caring about what the storm has to offer. It's almost as if they don't care. Yeah, I think they enjoy the crock gibbets more than I thought. I'm gonna need to add some protection. Chicken's gonna go for the other one too. I don't know how to feel about this. Chickens, you guys are idiots. I don't know how else to describe it, but at the same time, y'all are really demanding and really fun to have though. As you can see, tons of wind gusts around here. I wouldn't be surprised if more fill in the next hour or two. I'd like to capture a really strong gust. Like what we captured when, like what happened when Croissant was hit. Almost hit by that small little piece of shrapnel. That was almost 55 mile an hour wind gusts. I'd honestly like to see that happen again because I think it's cool. So we'll see. Even during a hurricane, you still have to take your little German Shepherd puppy named Linguini out on a walk. And here comes a wind gust. You like the wind? I guess we're finding out right now. I forgot the treats today, so we're just taking a quick walk. We're not gonna do anything crazy. We're just going around the yard. This is just like a little quick way to get her energy out before, because I gotta go shopping, and then afterward I'm gonna go and pick up some treats for the chickens. I might vlog some of it, but probably not. I don't really think it's necessary. I'm not one of those doofuses who goes out in public and records people's reactions after pranking them. Also, by the way, if you're wondering about her collar, the reason why she's not able to pull as hard as she used to and actually get out of her collar is because we have a special collar which you put the leash there and it only stretches out that part, but the rest of the collar actually remains on the puppy. So I still have a ton of control versus with that collar, if she were to like get loose, I wouldn't have nearly as much control over the dog. But yeah, as you can see, taking the puppy on a quick walk today, not going up into the top fields because I'm worried that a tree is gonna fall down or something, even though none has fell so far. Yeah, she does pull a lot. We're gonna go down this way, all right? And you're not gonna go after the chickens, okay? If y'all are wondering about the layout, y'all can go check out the video I posted last Saturday, which was about farm tour. Anyways, I'm gonna go back in. This is a quick little couple minute long dog walk, about a minute and a half. Gets the energy out and allows the puppy to still be able to take a quick walk and burn some calories. All right, so the dog is back inside, and as you guys can see how strong those winds have been around here, I'm gonna go check out the road and check and see if there's any debris on it. But like, I wanted to take her back around on the loop, but as you guys probably know, tons of wind, tons of rain. All of a sudden just started pouring rain and then just stopped. I don't know how to explain this storm. This is like the weirdest storm we've ever been in. Like the wind just lasts for the whole storm, but then the rain is like really, really short-lived. The road is, you can see there is some branches there. Do you see them? Right there on the road. There's a couple. Not a lot, but just a couple. Enough that like it'll cause some, maybe people to go over them, but like it's not gonna be a big deal at the end of the day. All right, well, we are back, and as you can clearly see, not much has really changed other than we've got a bit more rain to speak of, and most notably, we have some more damage to speak of. I put damage in quotations, but there you guys go. And that exactly is what 45 mile an hour wind gusts do sometimes. They don't do a lot, other than maybe like knocking down a couple branches. I mean, I already knew this whole storm was just going to be a bunch of bogus, but they're saying next hour we're supposed to peak for both rain, wind, and all that other stuff here. We'll see about that. But yeah, it was pretty heavy at the Walmart That's how bad the rain was, and the wind was blowing the rain in all sorts of directions. Oh, look at this. There's some more damage to speak of. This is disappointing, but I don't care. I didn't really expect this to be any big storm. I mean, if there was like a bigger storm coming, obviously I'd have my expectations set higher. Like if this is going to be, like we're talking like 65, 70 mile an hour tropical storm, then yeah, I'd set my expectations a bit higher. But no, this is just a 35 mile an hour tropical depression, or really what's left of it, moving through. We got about half an inch of rain so far, and we're still under a tornado watch, but yet nothing has come out of it yet. Shocker. Well, it looks like all the winds are done at this point, so what was the synopsis of this storm? Well, let's take a look. Well, the storm, first of all, did hit Florida as a Category 1, did go up to the Carolinas as a tropical storm and cause some flooding. But what I think it really did here in the Northeast was cause some minor inconveniences on the road. Like, there was a ton of debris on some of the roads, and it's mainly like small shrapnel and just generally all that sort of stuff. It was nothing like, it was nothing really big. Like, it wasn't anything that would cause a ton of damage or anything like that. It was just generally like a minor inconvenience, to be honest with you. I don't know what that bug is, to be honest. I don't know what he is doing. Also, interestingly enough, earlier today I actually saw the first hummingbird of the season, which usually hummingbird season is done by now. That's usually like April through June. I don't know why I'm seeing them in August, but that's cool. And the wind blew it around a little bit because hummingbirds are small. So the wind today wasn't anything crazy. My weather station out back recorded a wind gust of 49 miles an hour at around, I believe, 2 p.m., 2:15, 2:20 p.m. I think I just saw lightning. But at this point, what's really about to unfold is the rain rather than the wind. Like, yes, there is still gonna be some gustier winds, but nothing like what we saw at 2 p.m. today. Where like literally if I poured water in the air, it would just go flying the opposite direction. That's the type of winds we were seeing. Nothing, there was like not any power outages. I think under like 1,000 in the state. My area had like nothing. So we're good. We survived the very, very weak tropical depression. So nothing crazy. Maybe I might get to film one of these again later this year, because apparently there's going to be a Category 3 that's going to pass just offshore of Long Island, and you know what that means. Oh wait, did I forget to mention, click the video in the center of the screen, bro. It's my 1-hour chicken documentary from back in May. It is something that everyone will enjoy. Trust me, I'll see you there.